Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, here we talk about personal finance, personal development, minimalism, and life in general. And this video is sponsored by you hitting the like button and subscribe to my channel. Today we will continue to finish up our series of 4 female successful investors made millions of dollars with their self-directed investment in the stock market. Our last female ordinary investor is Gladys Holm, who was a secretary for over 40 years and who has never made more than $15,000 a year. But she was able to amass $18 million and donated her entire fortune to the Chicago's Children's Memorial Hospital for research. Gladys Holm was born and raised on a farm in Wisconsin. She was the third daughter of the Norwegian immigrants. They moved to Chicago when she was 18. It was at the time that she took up a job as a secretary for American Hospital Supply, where she worked for over 40 years before she retired in 1969. When Miss Holm died at age 86 in 1996, she was a retired secretary who never made more than $15,000 a year. She had no kids and she also had no relatives. She lived alone in a tiny apartment in a suburban town. So how did a secretary who never made more than $15,000 a year for income made over $18 million in the end? Let's find out. Holm was the secretary to the founder of the company, who suggested Holm to invest her yearly bonuses in the stock market. Therefore, Ms. Holm started investing in the stock market by following her boss' strategies. If her boss would purchase 1,000 shares of some companies, Ms. Holm would purchase 10 shares of the same companies. In addition, her company went public in 1951. She was given stock options and she was being put on the executive committee when American Hospital became the key player in the healthcare industry. Ms. Holm's stocks went up extensively. By the time she retired, her company was the biggest distributor of healthcare products in the world. Even when Ms. Holm's stock's value went up considerably, she still continued to live below her means and she had never sold any of her stock. I like the fact that Ms. Holm was so different from other frugal female investors who also have made millions of dollars in the stock market. Number one, I like that Holm didn't live an isolated life. She was actually very active in her community. And she was very outspoken. She enjoyed telling outrageous stories and criticizing politicians. Number two, I like that she likes to dress up. And she had a sense of style. She liked vivid red suits and wore a big ring. Number three, I like that she pampered herself a little. She owned a luxury classic red Cadillac with fins. Number four, she was willing to splurge a little. She threw a lavish party at a hotel for her 80th birthday and invited 100 guests and even flew in relatives from Norway. Number five, I like that Miss Holm was actively donating to her hospital after her retirement. She had given the hospital over $200,000 over the past 25 years while she was still alive. She also gave stuffed toys to young patients at Chicago Children's Memorial Hospital as a way to discreetly learn about a family's financial hardship. If she learned someone didn't have much money, she would quietly take care of their finances. Gladys Holm's story has shown that even with a little luxury in your life, you will still be able to amass millions of dollars without sacrificing the comfort and the quality of your life. Now it's time to break down how Gladys Holm was able to amass $18 million with a secretary job. Number one reason for her success is she had a good system. When her boss asked her to buy specific stocks in his personal account, she would often buy the same stock in her account with fewer shares. Number two reason for her success is she worked for a successful startup which eventually went public and the stock price shot up drastically, which made her very wealthy. Number three for her success is she picked the right tool to build her wealth. What I mean by that is if she were were to put her money in a savings account for 50 years instead, we know by now that she would have never been able to get millions of dollars in return. Number 4 reason for her success is the power of long-term investment in the stock market. Meaning the more time you have in the stock market, the power of compounding, stock price appreciation, and dividend reinvestment all work together in your favor. Number 5 reason for her success is she applied asset allocation in her investment. She had her investment in different types of stock, not just her company. The basic concept of asset allocation is not to put all eggs in one basket. It is wise not to invest all of your money in a single company. Number 6 reason for her success is her unfailing discipline. She didn't try to outsmart the market by frequently trading or timing. She just followed what her boss did. During her long-term stock investment, she had experienced many recessions, many more corrections, wars, and difficult economic times. The fact is, I don't know many people who would have been so disciplined not to cash out their investment during the difficult times. Her supreme discipline paid her an unimaginable amount of wealth. Number 7 reason for her success is she enjoyed life and giving away her wealth to a great cause. It made her happier than she could have spent it all on herself. I like the fact that Miss Holm was nice to herself and those she cared about. Before reading her story, I already knew enjoying a little luxury in life wouldn't derail you from making millions of dollars in the end. Just like the other 3 success stories, the success principles here are to buy solid, productive assets, reinvest your dividends, diversify your investment, and hold on to your long-term investments for a very long time. I hope that this story will inspire you to change the way you have been investing in the stock market. I hope that you will find this story helpful, and please share this story with your friends, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Until then, we will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.